I was able to build this web application system less than an hour with the help of an AI. And this web application system, you can sell it to companies for nothing less than $500. Alright guys, I want to show you the functionalities about this web application that I built. Now this web application is hosted in my Zoom control panel, which is my local host. It is called the Sales Prospect Tracker system, right? It has the ability to edit, input, and delete data. It has a chart preview to show you the weekly preview of input and sales of prospects. Now, this is how the chart displays. All right, you can come back here and check for the overview preview of weekly chart. Now, it has a button where you can click to view weekly chart. It also have a button to export to Excel, and also a button where you can print. Alright guys, if what I'm saying looks interesting to you, subscribe to this YouTube channel so that I can show you. This is built under 1 hour with the help of AI. AI wrote the whole code for me. Alright guys, this is what I did. I went to ChatGPT and I told ChatGPT I need a sales prospect tracker system with catchy and well-colored interface that the system should be able to perform the functions. 1. Track sales of individual. 2. Sort out filtered name. 3. Send information to database. 4. Store data, read data, export data, edit data, delete data, and print data. The front end for should be attributes. You have attribute like staff name, week, prospect name, prospect rank, code or warm in code bracket, proposal sent, proposal date, meeting head, yes or no, meeting type, energy efficiency or original date, targeted achieve, target outstanding, merge, and so on and so forth. And then when I came to a particular place, I said that I want an automation whereby for target achieve and target outstanding, let the total number of the attributes be 9. That means if target achieve is 9, that means you have achieved 9. But if target achieve is 4, that means you have an outstanding of 5. And then after everything, I said finally I want this source code to be in HTML. The database will be built in MySQL, and I want it to be compatible with my XAMPP control panel, which is my local host, because I want to test it before I deploy it to the cloud. Now this is the source code ChatGPT generated for me. First of all, it gave me the SQL code, which is how I can create my database and then also create my table. So this is the code it gives to me. So if you have a little bit of idea, you can definitely build a system, a web application, build an app with this format that I'm giving to you. Now this is how I'm going to insert this the table into the database. 2, it gave me the database.php. That is the connection, the one that will help me and connect my front end, send data into the database. This is the file, right? This is the source code. As you can see with your eyes, it's clear. Now 3, it gave me the API, right, which is the back end API endpoint, the one that will actually send information and connect the database also. This is it, all right, where you can capture from the form and send to DB, right, send directly to the table. This is the source code, right, and it's very clean. So all you just have to do is just for you to copy this source code, embed them into a folder, take it to your XAMPP control panel into the htdocs folder. Now let's go further. I'm just going to scroll down so you see all the source code. And 4, it gave me the index.php. This index.php is the front end page, which is the colorful bootstrap UI plus JavaScript that is inclined. So ChatGPT wrote the UI code, wrote the JavaScript code for me, which is also the front code like the HTML, right? So it's already produced all the source code for me. So after production of the source code, when I saw it, I was like, wow, this is nice. So with the little idea you have about coding, you don't need to break your head anymore. All you need to do is just to know how you can tweak it. And he now showed me how I can use this code. He said how to install and run on XAMPP. Start XAMPP control panel, which is the Apache SQL, copy the project and put it in a folder, right, which is going to add everything in the folder. Then open php my admin, that is your local host, right? Then you now type the name of the folder, right? And then when you type the name of the folder, for sure it's going to pop out. But before then, you have to import the database. because it has already given us the database and table and everything. All right, so let me show you guys where I actually in where I actually copied the source code, input it in the folder. All right, this is it, guys. This is where I inputted it in, so that you can see the zip folder here says tracker, and then when you open it, you're going to see the asset, everything that you have inside. All right, so this is the front end of it. After I added it to my back end and then I run it, this is the result. This is what it gives to me. All right, look at your delete button, look at your edit button, then look at the chart overview that is present in the software. So I want to be fast and just fill a form and see if it's going to send to the database. All right, this is a prospect form, sales tracker prospect form. So let's feed this form together. I'll be fast about this. For prospect name, or put YouTube, okay, code warm, and then just pick a date here. So guys, I have to be fast on this. Then meeting type online energy, then we have to scroll down, just pick a date here. Targeted achieve, if I put 3, that means it's going to be 6 as a sum. That's the automation I did, remember guys. So let's just watch. Remember, the name I feed here is YouTube. I will want to go and check it. When I send this information, I want us to go and check it together at the database and see if this information actually reflected there. All right, localhost says saved, so because I hit on save. So let's go and check it now. I've hit on save. Let's go and check the database and see if this information is there. All right, this is my MySQL database now. So I'm going to hit on the table, which is sales tracker. As you can see, let's go down to the footer, to the bottom, and then that's where you're going to see the information we just feed. That is it there, YouTube. All right, that is it there. So it is there. So we can also view the chart directly from the database. So let's click on display chart and see how it's going to look like. All right, it's going to load. This is the chart. All right, so I want it to actually be on bar, so I'm going to switch it to bar. If you want it on column, you can do that. So look at it here. You have the weekly chart displaying here. All right, already. So guys, this is something very awesome. It's something that you can really play with. So let's click on the button from the front end that shows view weekly chart. All right, I just clicked on it. All right guys, this is how it's going to display. Very clean. And remember guys, this thing was built in nothing less than an hour. So guys, if you really want to go ahead and build systems like this, you can copy the prompt that I have from the beginning, right? Or probably write prompt in the comment section and I will send a complete prompt directly to you. All right guys, from me, I would like to say bye bye. And if you want more tutorials like this, do subscribe to this YouTube channel so that you'll be having more tutorials like this and you can become a professional coder using AI like ChatGPT to assist you. All right guys, I'll see you in my next video. Peace.